10 years have passed since the narrow alleys of Ssangmun-dong were first etched into the memories of millions across Asia. Reply 1988 is not just a television series, it's a tender slice of collective memory, a cultural touchstone of youth, family, and warmth. And now, as the cast reunites for its 10th anniversary, an entire nation finds itself caught in a wave of nostalgia. A reunion that rekindled collective memory. On November 6, YouTube channel Full Moon surprised fans by posting several photos captioned, "Reply 1988 10th Anniversary, see you this winter." The pictures featured familiar faces: Hyeri, Park Bo-gum, Go Kyung Pyo, Dong Hwi, Kim Sung Kyun, Rami Ran, Lee Il-ra, Ryu Jun Yeol, Lee Min-ji, and others, all smiling. Gathered for a special membership training, Mount, event to celebrate the show's decade-long legacy. This was no glamorous red carpet affair, no media spectacle, just old friends meeting again, dressed in iconic 1980s inspired outfits that instantly transported fans back in time. The reunion felt intimate, genuine, and achingly nostalgic. Within hours, the photos went viral. Comment sections flooded with sentiments like, "My childhood just came rushing back," or "It feels like I'm back in 2015 again." People realized that Reply 1988 wasn't merely a drama, it was a shared emotional archive, a thread that tied strangers together through their longing for simpler times. The absence that spoke volumes. Yet amid the joy of reunion, fans couldn't help but notice one missing piece. Ryu Jun Yeol, one of the show's beloved leads, was absent from the photos. His agency explained that scheduling conflicts prevented him from attending the entire Mount, though he did take part in some parts of the 10th anniversary shoot. But for longtime fans, his absence carried a deeper meaning. Ryu Jun Yeol's missing presence seemed almost poetic, a reflection of unfinished emotions, of stories left hanging, both in fiction and in real life. From screen to reality, when love outgrew the story. No one could have predicted that the unfulfilled love story between Deok-sun and Young-won would evolve into a real-life romance. After the drama ended, Hyeri and Ryu Jun Yeol confirmed they were dating in August 2017, sending fans into collective euphoria. For many, it was as if Young-won had finally found his happy ending. However, in November 2023, the couple announced their breakup after 7 years together. The news spread instantly, reigniting discussions about Reply 1988, not for its plot, but for the love it had once sparked beyond the screen. Early in 2024, Ryu Jun Yeol was briefly linked to actress Han So-hee, drawing immense public attention when Hyeri commented a single word, "funny," on Instagram. That one remark, sharp, ambiguous, and loaded, set social media ablaze. Was it bitterness? Sarcasm? Closure? Perhaps all of the above. 2 weeks later, the rumored relationship ended, leaving behind another wave of speculation and reflection. Reply 1988, a timeless portrait of human warmth. Even a decade later, Reply 1988 remains the pinnacle of TVN's Reply series, not because of its ratings, but because it reached the deepest corners of the human heart. The drama had no villains, no plot twists designed to shock. Instead, it celebrated life's smallest, quietest moments, a shared meal, a late-night chat, a comforting hug in the cold. That's why, long after the final episode aired, Reply 1988 continues to serve as a safe emotional home for viewers around the world. With its 18.8% peak viewership rating, it was a massive success, but its true triumph lies in how it taught people to appreciate the beauty of ordinary days, to love sincerely, and to cherish what they once took for granted. From nostalgia to cultural legacy, the 10th anniversary reunion isn't just a fan event, it's proof that Reply 1988 has transcended its medium. It has become a piece of modern Korean cultural heritage, joining the ranks of classics like Friends in the US or Ocean in Japan. In a world moving faster than ever, people crave authenticity, and Reply 1988 offers exactly that. It reminds us that happiness can be found in the simplest things, eating ramen with neighbors, listening to a radio broadcast, or laughing under flickering streetlights. A new winter, the same warmth. As the cast promises to meet fans again this winter, millions await the reunion content with eager hearts. Time has changed faces and fates, but the emotions remain untouched. Reply 1988 once taught us that youth fades, but sincerity endures, like the warm light glowing in a Ssangmun-dong home that never goes out. And looking at those anniversary photos, we realize something profound: some stories don't just live on screen. They live inside us. A decade later, Reply 1988 still proves that simplicity can move millions, that memory, when shared, becomes the most beautiful form of eternity.